Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next edition of Todd Talks with me, your host, Todd Strong. I want to come back to last week's topic of school lunches, where I got an email from a fan of the first Todd Talk on school lunches. Went to breakfast in lunchroom for the first time this year. Wow, it sucks. There are no sandwiches, just eggs, powdered, and toast. I was offered a nutrition bar, a piece of fruit, and a drink. Holy crap. Breakfast is supposed to be the most important meal of the day. You're supposed to eat like a king for breakfast, and yet Michelle is making us eat like peasants. Okay, rant over. Thank you for that, Renee. I really appreciate the fact that you take the time to say that you like the Todd Talk segment. Anybody out there watching Todd Talk, please feel free to comment on the episodes using toddstrong40@gmail.com. It was on a tweet yesterday. Now let's get into today's talk. Is what really grinds my gears, as I take that quote from Peter Griffin in The Family Guy. The first thing, ISIS. Really? Why are we going to continue to tolerate this terrorist group as the United States? Let's take 10,000 soldiers, drop them into the border of Iraq and Syria, and cut off all their supply lines. If they get anywhere close to an American soldier, shoot them. Secondly, the Kardashians. Why does anybody care about this family? We glorify them in their reality television show. Let's face it, if the Kardashians are the normal family in today, then society is really more screwed up than I thought anyways. Wow, and Bruce Jenner, stop with the facial surgeries. Botox, plastic surgery, you look worse. And now Chris has dumped you anyways. Kardashians, I just really don't understand the fetish there. Ferguson riots. I think everybody in America is tired of looking in the news and seeing newspapers and talking about the Ferguson riots. The autopsy report came out the other day, as well as the officers' investigation. Stop. Stop protesting. Stop getting arrested. 8 people have died in the last 48 hours. It's time for martial law to come in, for the National Guard to come in and say, you have 24 hours to disperse from Ferguson, Missouri, or we will conduct martial law against you. Get out of Ferguson. Stop the riot. Stop the looting. That's not protesting. Protesting is peacefully showing your First Amendment right. Looting, rioting, and thievery and violence is not any way to protest. So people of Ferguson, get those people out of your community. It's making everybody look bad. Oscar Pistorius. If you don't know who Oscar Pistorius is, people who are watching this, he's the Olympic runners with the titanium legs. Yes, he's handicapped, but just because you're handicapped, does that give you the right to shoot your girlfriend 4 times and kill her and then get 5 years in prison after you murdered somebody? And he'll be out in 10 months with time served for good behavior. Why? Because he's handicapped? Lots of people that aren't handicapped get 4 slugs stuck in somebody and they murder them and they're in jail for the rest of their life or even have the death sentence. So why does Oscar Pistorius get 5 years in prison with the potential to be out in 10 months? Because he's a celebrity or because he's handicapped? Next thing I want to talk about on my rant today is Ebola! It's the 5th most trended thing in the United States right now in social media and on the news. Yes, we know Ebola exists. Yes, we know it's a virus. Yes, we know it's deadly. But is it really the only thing that we need to read about in the news? In fact, Kim Kardashian has been married to more men than what Ebola has taken in the United States so far this year. Now let's move on to the Washington Redskins. I mean, really, come on. The Washington Redskins. They've been around since the 1930s. And now because a small minority of people want to have that changed, it's a big to-do. It even goes to Congress. Really? It's just another example of how desensitized society is today. A very small group of people are now the loudest heard. Why? Why do the squeaky wheels get to grease? Especially when it's the minority. Let the Redskins be. Let them stay for the next 30 years as the Washington Redskins. My next part is stupid people. There's all kinds of stupid people in this world. The ones that take 75 selfies of themselves and then put it on Facebook and trying to find the perfect selfie. If somebody put a selfie on the Facebook and they wanted to say, I'm ugly, I'm not this, I'm not attractive that. I would say, yes, you are absolutely correct. So stop posting selfies on the Facebook or the Twitter accounts or wherever else these things go. Instagram, Snapchats, Vineyards, whatever it is you people call it today of your social media, techno media generation. People who snap selfies are just insecure people who need positive reinforcement from others around them to make themselves feel good. Next thing on stupid people. I was at a wedding recently, and there was a small amount of guests at the wedding. A baby starts crying. Wouldn't you think it would make sense if you took the baby out of the wedding or the restaurant instead of letting the other guests or the patrons in the restaurant have to listen to your child scream and scream and scream? Get up, excuse yourselves, and get that crying kid out until you can get it to stop crying and it can come back in peacefully. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand this. Pink. Love pink. I've got 5 more of these that I've borrowed from people, and not one of them are pink. Why do you use a name of a brand that says Love Pink and it's yellow, gray, black, red, purple, maroon, white? That's not pink. If I wanted to do this, I'd say Love Gray, Love Black. This is not pink. Anybody that walks around with one of these that are pink, that's nice. You love pink. This is black. This is gray. That is not pink. Please change the name of the brand to Love Colors, not pink. My last rant of the day is Yik Yak. Get off Yik Yak, people. All that is a bunch of gutless, cowardly people who get on a website and can bash anybody else that they want to without any consequence. It means nothing, absolutely nothing. So for all of you who've been on Yik Yak and felt bad or felt hurt because somebody gets on there with the this person does this and this person said that and this person should do this, stop reading it. Get off it. Delete the app from your phone. It's not reality. It's not reality. And for all of those people who got on Yik Yak and posted things about other people, have enough guts to go up and confront somebody face to face. Do this the way it should have been done years before, where when you had a problem with somebody, you could walk up and talk it out or yell it out. In this case, Yik Yak allows the cowardly bullies to hide behind a small little phone screen and say whatever they want. So, to the bullies on Yik Yak, you're the cowards. And I say that to you face to face. I'm not going to get on Yik Yak and put it on there because I don't even know how to download the app. And that's my rant for today. If you like it, thumbs up. If you dislike it, thumbs down. Thanks for watching. Tune in to next week's topic on social media.